and welcome. This is the last weekend before Delhi votes. It's time to vote. But before we vote, do we know enough about the issues? Do we know enough about the people? Have the subjects which should have been taken up really been taken up at all in Delhi, or is this just turned out to be one big long personality election? Let's debate this. With me here in the studios in Delhi, Sudhanshu is national spokesperson of the BJP and political advisor to Rajnath Singh. Sudhanshu ji, welcome. He's taking on Jaiveer Shergill, who's an advocate and a media panelist of the Congress party. Jaiveer, welcome. I'm glad you're face-to-face with Raghav Chadda. Sudhanshu ji, you often debate with Raghav Chadda, an upcoming young leader of the Aam Aadmi Party. They say his aggression belies his age, or maybe they both go in tandem. Now, the format is very simple. We have 1 hour and a little bit more than that to debate. We'll put a few questions. We are open to being bilingual so that we reach the widest possible audiences today. Most importantly, I'll start off by asking one question. Feel free to interject. My only request is, as far as possible, raise your hand. It'll help me come to you very quickly.
Sure.
Can I start my questions first? Who does the first question go to?
Anybody
Who'd like to start?
I can start.
You have a choice. The Aam Aadmi Party pitches in. It wants the first question. Okay, my first question to the Aam Aadmi Party, and I hope these, you go straight to the point. You claim a high moral ground on issues pertaining to transparency. Raghav, why is it that your party, which talks about transparency, has not filed its Lok Sabha election expenditure requests despite several requests to do so? What are you hiding? Why are you a defaulter on that? Just to start with, if you don't have your accounts clear, might as well tell the people of Delhi.
No, so I think everyone should understand that it is a minor compliance that one needs to do. The Election Commission gives you a time frame, and in which that minor compliance needs to be complied.
2 years is not enough to comply.
No,
where are your funds coming from?
The Lok Sabha elections have just concluded, and we are in the process of, since we contested on a, almost
every other party has done.
We will be filing it. We will be filing it very soon.
Where's your money coming from?
So as far as, yes, that's a very important question, and this is the question you should be asking to every party. Aam Aadmi Party's funding is absolutely transparent. Every donor, every donation is on our website. And I'm saying this with all responsibility that as far as funding of elections is concerned, Aam Aadmi Party is unimpeachable. And I challenge my political adversary.
That's a tall claim.
I challenge my political adversaries to reveal who is funding their elections.
Okay, this was only my first question. Don't throw counter questions. As far as possible, Raghav, answer your own.
And the Aam Aadmi Party has used the most innovative ways of raising funds, be it dinners,
it's an election program.
Teas.
Don't give yourself certificates. You have not answered the question. Sudhanshu wanted to interject. I allow the interjection. Yeah.
This is just a glimpse of Aam Aadmi Party gradually realizing the reality.
Which is
that
what?
Up till now, you are not able to file the requirements of whatever expenditures are.
So that's a
he is saying that
issue.
he is going for a unique way of fund collection. Yes, of course. You might have heard about the 500 rupees a cup of tea in 5-star hotel, but 20,000 rupees cup of tea,
Sir,
and precisely why the figure of 20,000? Because this is the maximum limit of cash which is permissible under the Election Commission guidelines. The moment it is 20,100, you have to give the name. So it is 20,000, and that too not in the name of the lunch or dinner, because then you have to give some numbers at least. The tea, you can say n number of people has taken tea.
Every
and moreover,
penny that we have received is accounted for. It's there on our website. Every donor detail is there on our website. Even if 5 rupees, that we raise in a small rally,
another innovative way of collecting the funds is going abroad.
Even the
going
BJP
abroad for all the time,
collecting
the election funds.
Would you say 3 minutes into the debate you're already on the back foot, Raghav?
No, absolutely not. I'm asking,
because
otherwise I will say one thing.
Okay, let it one at a time. One
period of 49 days.
Sir, who is
he has gone from Wagon-R to the first class of international flight for collecting funds. I think if they remain in power 5 years, he will be on the
sad situation.
So have you ever traveled business class? Have you ever traveled club class?
As per their parameters.
No, is it a crime? Is it a crime for an Aam Aadmi to travel in Innova?
When a chai wala travels in a private jet, that is not an issue. When a chai wala, when a chai wala travels in a private jet of free some very famous industrialists of this country, it does not make headlines. My leader travels in a sponsored ticket, by a sponsored program, by a sponsor in a particular class of air travel. You make it an issue. Who is funding you? My pinpointed question is, see, just 1 second, filing election expenditure is a compliance issue. Forget compliance. Who is giving you thousands of crores to contest elections? That is the question everybody in Delhi wants to know. And Ms. Bedi, your chief ministerial aspirant, has always stood for clear clean funding, electoral funding, transparency of funding. Why has she done a somersault is now aligning with your party, whose 80% of its funding is undisclosed. Black money holders like Raghav Chadda
don't get into speech mode. We keep it to the question.
Union Carbide and other companies are funding you. Who is giving you this money?
Stay out of speech mode. 1 second. Answer the question, who's funding you, and then I'll move on. I actually had a first question for
as far as
Sudhanshu.
funding is concerned, everything is transparent and is known to Election Commission.
That's you are saying, you have to, sir, who is
what you are saying?
You report, okay, so if you report that you've collected 100 crores, you say that 80 crores of that 100 crores is from unknown sources, and you declare only the donors of those 20 crores. People want to know who is giving you the 80% of that money.
Can I answer now?
Do not fool the people by saying what happens in elections.
As far as he's asking about the standards,
I know what happens
it is not Bharatiya Janata Party or anybody else who is putting your fingers towards you on a standard, because it is you yourself who makes your standard.
And we are here to change politics
like
of India.
We claim party with a difference, so the question is asked as and when, on any point of time, to BJP, not to the Congress.
I think
so. It was not going in the first class, not using the chartered airlines, not using the VIP culture.
To the viewers, 1 minute. To the viewers, we're already 8 minutes into the debate. As far as the first question comes in on funding, both sides are pointing fingers at each other. They are not giving straight answers. I'm going to question number 1 for the BJP now. Now, my first direct question to you, sir. You've been always arguing that all cabinet ministers and MPs are first and foremost party workers. So there is nothing wrong in enlisting their support. Tell me one other state where your party leaders, top leaders, cabinet ministers, members of parliament, Yogendra Yadav says 150 members of parliament. No, he says 300 actually. 300 the general estimate is 200. Everyone, more 2/3 of your members of parliament have nothing else to do but manage a Delhi election. What is the level of nervousness, which is the reason why they have been assigned such micro-level responsibilities? You have a serious problem there. My question to you, sir, is you acknowledge that Arvind Kejriwal has got you scared.
No. Ours is the biggest national party. Our every worker, from worker to the leader to the minister, used to work in each and every election.
So every other state election, your top brass's involvement was justified. No, in every other state election, your top brass's involvement was justified because you did not have. Because you did not have. You must allow me to complete the question. Because you did not have a chief ministerial candidate. In Delhi, you have a chief ministerial candidate. Other states, you had a Modi wave to bank on. Why have you rushed your entire top brass to Delhi, sir? Everyone wants to know. No. Yes, Mr. Trivedi.
Because Delhi is having the configuration of a cosmopolitan society. From different areas of the country and different sections of society. So that's why the requirement of the leadership and requirement of the other workers and leaders or ministers in such a versatile manner is required in Delhi, even in the smaller constituencies.
What does it say about your confidence levels?
Than in the rest of the state.
It's a sign of desperation.
Okay,
let me complete the sentence. Like in the Maharashtra elections. Yes, of course, we've used the certain
MPs campaigning in Maharashtra elections.
The truth of the matter, in the same manner,
the truth of the matter is experiment Kiran Bedi has failed. The truth of the matter is experiment Kiran Bedi has failed. She has failed to win the confidence of BJP workers. I wonder how will she win the confidence of people of Delhi. Here is a parachute candidate. If she can drag Barack Obama into the elections, then best of luck to BJP. The truth is, she has a track record of deserting her duty. She has a track record of not being committed to her work. And BJP has woken up to this reality. But no matter how many leaders they get, it won't change the fact for past 7 months, they have done absolutely nothing for Delhi. And BJP MCD for past 8 years has created utter chaos and mess.
My first question to the Congress party takes me the first question to the Congress party, which is that this election should have been about the Congress party trying to make a comeback. I mean, a party which regularly comes 3rd, 4th, and God forbid some people say 5th in states, is a party that is out of the reckoning in national politics. What is Rahul Gandhi's response? Jaiveer Shergill, my question to you is, on the contrary, is it true that Rahul Gandhi is virtually not there? He's done I'm told he's doing some 3 rallies in this election. He makes these hit and miss appearances. There is no strategy and you've dumped it all on Ajay Maken. What does that reflect on you?
Okay, I'm going to answer your question specifically in 2 points. Number one, we are going into this election with one lakshya, one agenda, like the Arjun side, development. People of Delhi are fed up of theatrics.
Was that my question? Was that my question? Was that my question? You want to make a speech or answer my question?
I'm answering your question.
You answer my question. You're making a speech. David, don't make a speech. Answer my question.
Congress is in Delhi. It will be back in Delhi. We have delivered in Delhi for the past 15 years.
I'm saying
Rahul Gandhi is Our youth icon is our leader. Mr. Maken is leading the campaign. Mr. Maken is leading the campaign.
That's a lecture.
He is the only candidate who has a track record of serving people of Delhi for 30
question?
years.
Do you want to ask counter questions? No, 1 second.
Ajay Maken has a track record of 30 years serving Delhi. Ms. Kiran Bedi and Mr. Kejriwal have a track record of deserting their duty.
You didn't answer my question in placing my protest on record. You both have questions?
Yes.
Who goes first? Pehle aap.
कोई भी चला जाए ये
कोई भी चला जाए.
This match, it doesn't matter.
Amazing, amazing.
सुधांशु जी,
It's a fixed match, it doesn't matter.
ये तो आपने Kodak moment कर दिया. Yes, please go ahead.
I strongly object to what the Congress party has said, that Kiran Bedi is having the track record of deserting people. Remember, let me complete the sentence. As an IPS officer,
twice she went
taking
without protest.
action against the
She did a lathi charge on lawyers. She did a lathi charge on lawyers. She exploited the Mizoram quota for her daughter's admission.
Let me complete the sentence.
SP Goa, DIG Mizoram, Tihar, and in Chandigarh. Is this track record
If you have
on
completed
record?
your statement, then I
Yes,
should
please.
As far as
You can
her
look at
track
him and
record is
answer.
concerned, being an IPS officer, from putting in strict action on even on the car of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi to what she performed
Going on leave without permission.
It is on the
She
part.
might be the
And now,
bravest
as far as
IPS
your track record
officer,
is
but she has to
concerned,
abide by the law of this country.
as far as your
Her
track record
bravery
is
is no
concerned,
excuse to
let
violate
me
the law
complete
of
the
her
sentence.
services.
You know
Her
what the sad
bravery
part
no
is?
As far as your track
violate
record is
the
concerned,
services.
the leadership under whom Congress party has ruled for 15 years, the pathetic situation exemplifies with the
Mr.
statement of
Sudhanshu,
Sheila
let me remind you
that they are ready to
have been
support
in
Aam Aadmi
saddle-
Party.
You
They
have
are
been
not
in
at all
saddle
in
for 7
contest.
months.
You have
Rape in
heard
Delhi
about
has
the
increased
phrase.
for 31%.
Let me complete the sentence. You have already spoken enough.
1,47,000 rape cases
You have
have been
already spoken
registered.
enough. Let me complete
This
the
is a
sentence.
total which are not registered in 2000 to
The
2012.
situation exactly.
हम ये करेंगे हमने ये कब बदलेगा कि हमने ये कर दिया You have not completed the journey from हम ये करेंगे to हमने ये कर दिया I ask you in 7
आपने
months,
मेरा तो सिर्फ एक नहीं मैं क्या मैं एक मिनट क्या मैं
one sentence. क्या हालत है आपकी? The pathetic situation. You have heard about the phrase. गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदान जंग में. वो क्या गिरेंगे जो घुटनों के बल चले. अब ये आप जीते या बीजेपी जीते, आप तो पहले ही घुटनों के बल पे आ चुके हैं.
सुधांशु जी, वक्त के साथ हालात बदल जाते हैं, जज्बात नहीं. दिल्ली आज भी दिल से कांग्रेस के साथ है. आपने एक इलेक्शन, don't claim ownership on Delhi. Don't claim ownership on Delhi.
मगर आपको तो पूछना पड़ेगा कि लोग जब वोट देंगे 7 तारीख को क्या दिल से देंगे या दिमाग से देंगे. और अगर नहीं
दोनों
क्या कह रहे हैं नहीं क्या एक मिनट क्या
Delhi was an example of peace and brotherhood till Lokpuri happened. Delhi people used to feel safe in their houses.
लोगों को इंसल्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप वोटरों को इंसल्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप कह रहे हैं कि जब लोग वोट देते हैं वो दिमाग से वोट नहीं देते, वोट नहीं देते.
दिमाग से they are seeing the development. Congress is connected with the hearts of people of Delhi, connected with the mind of Delhi.
CWG scam. People of Delhi remember.
They have seen your 49 days.
Beautification scam. People of Delhi remember. BTC low floor buses scam. People of Delhi remember that you bought. People of Delhi remember that your leaders bought toilet paper worth 100 rupees for 4,500 rupees. Your leaders were buying and swindling away funds by buying.
Forgotten your MLA defense colleague.
Sir, what are you talking about? Forget my MLA.
Liquor to organize
What is your answer to CWG scam? Cannot place beautification scam. Low floor buses scam. What are you talking? The people of Delhi have written of Congress. Congress is obliterated as far as electoral politics in Delhi is concerned. You are history now.
I ask you one thing.
Arguing with Congress
is your
a waste of time.
justification for leaving in 49 days?
I'll ask the question.
Asking you 50 questions.
I'll ask the question.
Congress is irrelevant in electoral politics.
The level of affection with the people of Delhi is having with the Congress party was evident from the scene you remember in Rahul Gandhi's rally. Sheila Dikshit standing on her neck. मत छोड़ के चाहिए, बात तो पूरी सुन लीजिए. This was clearly evident of the scenario. What was there in the heart of the rally of Mr. Modi?
Okay, Jaiveer, my second question is to the Aam Aadmi Party. We've had the first round. My second question is, come on, Raghav, you're a victim of your own image. You claim to be one with the Aam Aadmi. You claim to represent their interests. You say, I am the muffler man. I dress like you. I talk like you. I appeal to you. You set standards for yourself. You talk about austerity. What happened to it? Everything got contradicted. It hasn't even taken you 1 year. to destroy your own image.
What are you referring to?
Well, what do you want me to refer? Do you want me to refer to the department?
Which incident are you referring to?
How many do you want?
You see, I'll tell you.
No, let me give you one.
No,
Since you asked,
Here is Mr. Kejriwal's
I'll answer that.
Here is Mr. Kejriwal's affidavit.
Hold on.
If I may read, मैं लाल बत्ती की गाड़ी नहीं लूंगा.
एक बार भी नहीं ली. I challenge you on time now today. You prove that you took a lal batti.
Letter asking for
I am throwing an open challenge.
Yes,
I am throwing an open challenge today. Prove that Mr. Kejriwal accepted the lal batti or Mr. Kejriwal accepted Z plus security. I am throwing an open challenge. You were in government at that point. I am challenging you.
Let me give you.
Please answer this affidavit.
Let me give you a counter question, please. 1 second, Jaiveer. I know you want to come back into the fight.
We are already in the fight.
I know you want to get double digits vote share.
We are in the fight.
I know that Rahul Gandhi. I know Jaiveer. I know that Rahul Gandhi has left you in the lurch.
No, he is leading us.
I'm sure he is.
Under his leadership.
My question is, he wanted a validation. Yes, he wanted a validation, and my question to him is simple. Arvind Kejriwal takes a chartered plane. That's not the way an Aam Aadmi travels. Arvind Kejriwal goes... no, there are no two ways of looking at facts. Arvind Kejriwal, when you travel international, does not want to travel economy. He will only travel club class.
This is a very wrong extrapolation to make, Mr.
1 second,
That's a very wrong
Raghav, you may agree or disagree. You asked me for examples. I'm giving you a few. It is your responsibility to listen. My question to you is, Arvind Kejriwal recalled being an Aam Aadmi in his own car in one of his interviews. He was here in Radio Mirchi, kept talking about it. A fact is that he defended his own ministers in less than 1 month. They all accepted Innova cars after coming to Delhi. You travel Wagoner when you want your pictures taken on the campaign. Absolutely. You get Innova cars for your ministers within 1 month. He says, I'm opposed to the Aam Aadmi Party culture. He had actually said in December 2013, Raghav, and I remember quite clearly, that I don't need any special security at all. The fact of the matter is, Delhi police provided him round-the-clock security. How many more examples do you want?
Only if you let me answer.
No,
hold on.
Question is straight. Let him answer.
Hold on.
You can ask counter questions.
Hold on. You see, Mr. Goswami, I can answer each of those questions, and I have been, and we have been answering them, each of them. But rather than getting into the nitty-gritties of each of this,
no, I want to get to nitty-gritty.
No, we will. But allow me to complete one remark. Just one remark, sir. One remark. There is a dirty tricks department operating in the Bharatiya Janata Party that is maligning our image, they are running a smear campaign. So anything that we do is magnified. It is magnified. And it is being shown as the Aam Aadmi Party's perception is gone.
Who's the
dirty tricks department within the Bharatiya Janata Party? Everybody knows about it. Every beat journalist who's covering the Bharatiya Janata Party or any other political party in Delhi knows. That's point number one. Point number two, as far as that private jet is concerned,
he wants to counter you.
As far as that private jet, no.
You don't let him.
Just 1 second.
As far
as that private jet is concerned, it was the jet of a media house. They wanted him to come for an interview. There were no flights available, and they forced him. They thrust upon him to come in. Sir, the point is there was no security. Again, I am saying I am challenging you.
UP police that security.
Jaiveer, I am challenging you. Prove that Mr. Kejriwal took security, Z plus security, or whatever security, Y security,
Open his interview right now. If there is a Delhi police guy not standing,
I am challenging you. I am challenging you.
Arnab, open
If the Home Ministry thrusts the security upon him, and if you want
thrust security,
Arvind Kejriwal is not a school-going kid. He has a mind of his own.
I have no hesitation in accepting that there are 1 or 2 policemen which the Home Ministry has thrust upon him. They monitor Arvind Kejriwal's location and his movement. I have no hesitation.
This takes me.
He has not taken Z plus security. Please, never ever quote that he took Z plus security. Please,
from UP police.
For the interest of fairness.
From UP police.
The counter comes now. Once a question. This is question number 2 to the BJP. I was coming to it myself, but since you raised it, it actually takes me to a good point in the debate. 1 second. सवाल आपसे ये है, सवाल ले लीजिए कि आपकी पार्टी की dirty tricks department क्या sting operation करा रही है? Are you getting sting operations done on the Aam Aadmi Party? Are you spreading rumors among them? Are you using your contacts in the media to put out stories against them? Are you all determined? 11 cabinet ministers, half the Modi cabinet, 2 out of every 3 MPs have nothing better to do than fight Arvind Kejriwal? This charge of a dirty tricks department comes again and again. Sudhanshu Trivedi, आप उनको देख के please answer him directly. Look at him in the eye and answer. आप आंख से आंख मिलाकर आंसर दीजिए.
It is not only astonishing but ridiculous if an allegation is coming from that party whose leader on the post of being chief minister has said sting कर लेना अगर कोई आ जाए. Those who institutionalize sting operation are now putting an allegation.
Those few leaders are planting stories against your senior leaders.
As far as
everybody
the image
knows
is concerned,
this. Even you know who that leader is. Even your workers know who that leader is. Every journalist in Delhi knows who that leader is. Or those leaders are.
But on the issue of your
image, that there is a dirty
tricks department. They are gradually realizing the requirement of whether security or the chartered plane. Abhi mohabbat karegi asar dheere dheere.
Sir, don't pull out exceptions.
Now second thing.
Prove the point.
Now one question to you is on the issue of Republic Day parade.
In your party.
On the issue of Republic Day parade, Kejriwal has said,
sir,
I was not
invited.
Yes or
no? Answer the question.
He was not invited.
Answer the question.
He has said that Arvind Kejriwal.
Okay, who is that leader who's running the dirty tricks department?
He is not invited.
Okay.
There are
who
1
is that
lakh
leader
people who
is running that dirty tricks department?
Sir, मैं कह रहा हूँ answer कर दीजिए. नहीं, answer the question. Answer the question.
Who is that leader who's also a part of the union cabinet of Mr. Modi?
1 minute. This was 1 lakh people of Delhi who watched the Republic Day parade.
You're running away from the
You were saying that you were the party who is an Aam Aadmi party, don't believe in VIP culture, don't believe in protocol, then why you are interested in the protocol of the ex-chief minister and like to sit in the VIP stand?
If you want to go to Republic Day, join the BJP. If you want to go to some national events, join the BJP.
Interested in watching the Republic Day parade, he would have sit around 1 lakh Aam Aadmi and he has watched it. But he was interested in getting the protocol of the ex-chief minister and is standing in the VIP stand. This is the hypocrisy which is gradually getting exposed month by month, day by day.
Question number 2 goes to the Congress party. We are having a second round of questions right now. You did not answer the question. Sudhanshu Trivedi ji, otherwise you are a very direct man. You like to take straight questions. You don't usually dodge the question. No, 1 minute, let me complete. I am making an observation that you dodge the question on the dirty tricks department.
There is
I'm going to question 2. Achha, you are saying it's not there. Fine.
It believes in certain principles and we are kind of them.
My question 2.
ये तो आज भी कहते हैं
Sir, your senior leaders will validate my statement.
Okay, my second question to the Congress party. First question he did not answer about Rahul Gandhi's lack of involvement.
He is fully involved. Mr. Maken is leading our campaign.
Sorry, this is involvement. I don't know what lack of involvement.
He is fully involved. He is doing rallies. Mr. Maken, he is very much unlike
my second question to you.
My
second question to you, Jaiveer, please listen carefully on the manifesto. Last year, Rahul Gandhi said, I will learn from the Aam Aadmi Party. He said, I will learn from the Aam Aadmi Party. In this election, is the charge true that basically Congress is playing, excuse my language, as they say, copycat? As far as your election manifesto goes. I mean, I can just look at, word by word, all you do is copy and cut and paste all the Aam Aadmi Party pet schemes, cheap electricity, water. Kejriwal's party raises the issue, discoms, on every single issue. Do you not have a single original issue, whether it is the right of shelter, slum dwellers, everything? Each single issue of yours is scripted by the Aam Aadmi Party. Is it not better? Have you announced yourself to be ideologically the B team of the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi? Please answer the question.
Arnab, that number 1, that is factually incorrect. And why I say that? Why I say that? Congress party for the past 15 years, whatever was written in the last manifesto, this manifesto has actually done and delivered.
Oh my.
We are not copycats of Aam Aadmi Party.
I give you an example.
Every word on their manifesto are weasel words. They are there just to please the public.
Put out
zero commitment.
that we did
I will tell you.
He's throwing a challenge at you.
Okay.
Which promise?